All right, welcome everyone to the scaling meeting. Again.
We've been talking for 10 minutes. And we just hit the recording button.
All right, so Olivier, do you have the dates?
Everybody will.
Checking the agenda.
Going to refill my water during that. Fine.
I think my plane's on the 20, which is Sunday, so maybe it will be fine. I don't remember if in this way, I'm going back in time, so I'm leaving the Sunday and I'm arriving on Sunday, so it should be fine, I think.
Maybe Saturday. Even.
If it's a really fast plane.
Okay, so I will remove that. It's not impacting. Fabien, Gilbert,
No, not in January, but it's going to be in February. Just to warn you in advance.
If it's before February 7, then we should know.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay, perfect.
Just to let you know.
Yes,
And for me, it's January 25, one day, Friday.
January 25.
me, it's 40 to 18.
You're too fast to me. 25 Monday. And Gilbert, you were saying?
January 14 to 18.
All right, thank you, everyone. Let's get back to the activities, the issues. So the option to set security dashboard as default view. I don't know why you're already assigned, Gilbert. Oh, that's an old issue.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to take this one?
As far as I know, it's only front end now, but I can take it. Check with front end. Once added the routes that's needed to make it work, the route and the new item in the sidebar menu.
Yeah, that's backend. So the new link, it's supposed to be backend.
Backend, okay.
I don't think it's front end.
I thought it was front end. Okay, I can take it then.
I don't think so.
No, it's in the HAML template, so it's kind of.
Yeah. It's right in the middle.
Front end on the back end. It's not view.
Right on the line. Yeah.
Okay.
Please double check, Gilbert, that we can create the route. Where is my comment on this? There we go. It shouldn't be a problem to add the route, but double check that. I don't want to commit on this if we discover in 2 weeks that that's not feasible. So I will put that as a deliverable.
The issue description is not up to date, I think, because it doesn't mention any of the latest discussion.
Okay, I will check that after this meeting. Okay, filter duplicate results with dependency scanning. That's a leftover from this iteration. Who wants to take this one?
I do.
Assign think this one is for Gilbert. The next one. By the way, on the first one, Gilbert, how much time do you need? I forgot to add the evaluation.
You have to look into how they add the sidebar and stuff and routes. So I would say 2 days.
Okay. Gilbert, Fabien, sorry.
I'd say at least 2 days. I mean, implementation is no more than a day, but then review is
The review and
at least
discussion.
worth a day long. Yeah, probably somewhere between 2 days and 3 days, depending on the solution, because we may decide to create a Brakeman analyzer for dependent scanning, just to make sure that we don't lose anything there. So I don't know. Anyways, we figured it out.
Yeah. Tatiana has a hard stop in something like 30 minutes, so maybe we can start with the issues that we're going to assign to her. What do you have in mind in 11.8?
Actually, I myself thinking about 7062 store dust scan results in database. What do you think?
It's good to me. Fabien, Olivier, Gilbert,
Oh yeah, that one.
okay with
Oh
that?
yeah. Great. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading through, but this one is perfect. I'm checking for others eventually.
How much time would you need for that, Tatiana?
I'm thinking about 1 week, I guess.
Uh, 7062. Okay, do you see something else?
Maybe you can filter using the backend label. That's what I'm doing right now.
No, it's not put on every issue, so.
Yeah.
No. Come on, quality. It's supposed to be. Bing stuff, maybe?
We don't have the framework yet for that.
Well,
Yeah, we have a temporary solution with estimates instead of real counters. I didn't have time to look at it, but we have already existing counts that implement this solution. So
I have something. What about the 8466?
8463.
That's a tough one. It's not easy, but I remember it's related to quality, so that's something that you might be comfortable with. I know it's not exactly the same, but that's something really important for us. And that requires a lot of investigation to see how the QA is working, how the GitLab and EE are tested end-to-end, that kind of things. So that's not an easy one.
Yeah, it's not an easy one because we don't even know what needs to be done here, honestly. Oh, so yeah,
that one is specific to the review apps. So as Fabio explained yesterday, we have review apps already, but I think it's not working very well with GitLab C and GitLab E. So some features are not available. I don't know exactly what. Okay, it's mostly about having some fixtures and data in the database so we can test the features in the review app. Does that make sense to you? It's something different that I had in mind. I'm not confusing that with another.
So it's mostly about creating fixtures?
Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense. Okay.
Do you feel comfortable with that, Tatiana?
I guess so.
Or did you have something else in mind in the list?
Actually, no, because this morning I've gone through the issues, but the board was different. So maybe.
What about the last one? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Dust.
The last one, 8820. Follow up from a license management reports in browser. So I'm thinking about that one. I'm thinking about issues created from vulnerabilities should be confidential. 8725.
Yeah, that one is quite easy.
Should be easy, as long as you know how to find the files in Rails.
And there's also the page, the number of entries per page in the vulnerability list to update it to 20 entries, which is...
But isn't just a front-end issue?
No, it's hard-coded in backend, actually. So we could eventually move to have it as a parameter or just send the default to 20. Both are fine to me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can do it.
So it's both front-end and back-end then?
Yeah, Fabio is adding the labels as we speak. It's moving.
It could be only backend. Depend on what solution we want, but it could be only backend. Currently, there is no parameters sent from just by default. We paginate by 10 items, and we can just change one digit, and it will be by 20 items. So.
But still, if there is no ability on front end change quantity per page, so I guess it should be stay for just for backend in this case.
Okay, so in the end, what it's going to be? I'm lost.
Okay, so I'll take 8587 extend the vulnerability list, and I guess I need 2 days just in case for the review.
Okay, so extend the vulnerability list.
What about keeping some small issues for the new hires? Like the last one? Not the last one, but the
good idea.
Yeah, like 8725 issues created from vulnerabilities should be confidential. Could be for a new hire. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
That's a good idea, since it must be quite short.
I can't assign them, so I will do that in the Gantt chart.
You need some kind of placeholder, you know. Or maybe you can already assign the issue, like.
I will assign that to myself.
There is a ghost user in Ray's application, but you can't assign to him. It's a placeholder when the account is removed.
Oh.
And Philip, could you extend the issue assigned to me for 2 days, not the one words. I don't understand what's going on.
Extend, okay.
2 days, yeah.
2 days, perfect. And that one is issue. It's not it's on you. Sorry for the mess up. Okay, so that one is from the new hire. Okay, perfect. Next one. Okay, so reloading the board now. The next item for me should be the follow-up. That's the follow-up that we have is only front end, frontly. Yeah, it's only front end. Don't consider dismissed items in security reports summary. It's only front end apparently as well. Seems to. So the next one is recognize a specific vulnerability occurrence across multiple executions. I guess that it's going to be for Olivier. You can still see.
Yeah. This one is a pretty tough one, and I'm fine. I'll dig into.
You raised the problem, so you're going to fix it.
That's not fair.
Do you want me to do it?
I'd be happy to help you, Olivier, on that one.
Yeah, we should also clarify the scope, because lately we are discussing it. Because there are multiple mutations that could impact the way we recognize them, and maybe we can focus on some of them instead of trying to solve every problem at once. So I was suggesting to focus more on keeping track of moved lines in the same file, but Fabien pointed that it could be, even it lets likely to rename a file or to move directory. If it happens, it will have a huge impact. So I'm not quite sure. I mean, I don't have ideas of what percentage is more like, I mean, what issue is more likely to happen. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we can commit to work on this issue, and then we'll see what happens. Not being too specific about it. Is that possible, Philippe?
I think like in the end, both issues will be solved the same way, because we have to look at the diff in the end. So, I mean, once we are able to look at the diff, it will be as easy to track file path update with line update.
I don't know. I mean, depending on the tools we end up using, yeah, that's not something we know at the moment. So,
but to me, the most complex part would be to do something that will be efficient, performant, and eventually in a way that is compatible with bulk inserts, upserts that we want to achieve. And yeah, we'll think about this.
yeah. Something else I wanted to say, maybe we should consider refactoring the way we process vulnerability feedback before doing that. I don't know, I didn't take the time to think about it, but there's clearly a connection here. Olivier, do you see where I'm going?
It could be enough. We could find another way to solve the problem by changing the way we do the feedback, but it's not enough, because we also need to have this to count the vulnerabilities correctly in time and have nice metrics. So
yeah, my one is that it's been likely to have to change the way we track vulnerability feedback And if we only focus on tracking file modification or a name change, we're not fixing everything because there's something wrong in the way we track vulnerability feedback with these fingerprints, I think, probably. So there's probably more work there. I just wanted to raise that.
And keep in mind that we have 2 new hires starting January, so we will spend some time with them just to get them up to speed. So what I mean is, this shouldn't be a task for the whole month.
Okay, so maybe you should keep in mind that doing that is not enough, and then we have to refactor the way we process vulnerability feedback and restore vulnerability feedback as a next step. Just to be clear that it's not enough to do that. There's something.
I agree with you, Fabien, but this issue is more a blocker for reliable metrics than for reliable feedback. But I agree. We probably are doing the feedback the wrong way, and we could do it better by changing it. But this one is more for the metrics. Actually.
Yeah, I just want everyone to know, to be aware that this is not the final answer to this issue, and that something needs to be done regarding this vulnerability feedback model in the Rails application. That's it.
All right. How much time do you need for that?
A year?
So 2 days?
I don't know. I'd like to have at least 2 weeks working on this because I have no idea how to interface with the Git repository, and I know there are some existing classes, but we'll have to spend time digging into the code base. So,
plus you have no idea who's gonna review that.
Yeah,
that's something.
Solution.
All right. Next one in the list should be the content spoof that we have on one website. It's a confidential issue, so I'm not going to release the website. Who wants to take this one?
We have to change the Angular application of Gymnasium and a bit of the backend code too. Maybe I can do it, or I can do it with some help of Fabien, but I think I'd be fine. At least I will need Fabien to review it.
Yeah, I can't update the Angular application by myself, so I guess it's better if it's you changing the code and me reviewing it. Yeah,
pretty sure this is something on the backend side as well. But
I don't know.
That's
it's
on the backend of Gymnasium, but on the Rails backend there is nothing to do.
Yeah, the Rails backend.
Oh yeah, but so we have to update the API, the Go application. API, yeah.
But I can do it. It's just that
I can't hear you. Am I the only one?
Yeah, we're losing you, Olivier.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I was saying that I can change the backend and the front end, and I would just need Fabien to review.
Okay. Okay. So that. Yeah.
How much time for that?
3 days.
I'm counting the days I'm going to spend reviewing the code. I'm not writing. That's important, I think.
All right. Next one, enable active scan for Dust.
Could be me.
So could be me too.
So Denis is not doing that?
Good question. I don't know the availability of Dennis for the next quarter, so that's the problem. So I will assign Gilbert for now, and we will see if we can involve Dennis as well.
Actually, I'm gonna be busy with 8213, so.
Yeah, I know that's one.
Yeah. It's probably a better fit if it's Gilbert doing it.
7182.
I think there was an alpha day of discovery to see if it was possible to do it via the command line interface.
I think it is. I had a look yesterday. And
Okay.
there's a different script similar to Zap proxy baseline, Zap baseline, I think, .py. So different script called, I don't remember, called.
Oh,
I don't remember. But there's a different script similar to the one we are using right now, and it performs active scan. There's a command line flag to do that.
Okay.
So that seems doable.
how much time do you need, Gilbert, for that?
Let's say 5 days.
Yeah, I would say the same because there are quite a lot of unknowns there.
We need to change the wrapper too.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is the usage ping. You were saying, Olivier, on that one that we have already something that we can do.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a bit surprised because that was supposed to be the last one, so this means we are 4 days late on this.
Yeah.
So
the others are in previous
maybe. I think in the end we can regroup the 4 issues about SaaS, task, content scanning, and dependency scanning into one issue. And what has been done is that Andrea from the DB team have worked on not a POC actually. He's already using it. It's a different way to count based on estimations instead of counting all the records in the table. So that will unlock having the same usage ping system, but on really big tables that wasn't working today when breaking the usage ping on the .com. So we should have a look at what he has done. It's referenced from the SAST usage ping issue, I think. Yeah, I don't think we need to dig into the DB knowledge there because I think everything has been done on the Ruby side. So it's just a matter of having a look at what has been done and duplicate it for our own needs. So that sounds doable.
Is this something that one of the newcomer could work on, or does it require two?
No, I think it's a really small scope. So yeah, that could be fine.
Okay, so I will assign that to myself for now. Oh, I will put that on a sign. That will be easier to remember. I will put dust between parentheses because, as you said, maybe we can do more than just that. How much time do we put on this? I guess at least 5 days.
Yeah, because I think it will need also DB reviewers too. So
who is going to be the release manager for the next iteration?
we switch with Fabian and me.
Yeah, I think it's on me this time. I'll have a look.
Yeah, because we
11.
put myself on 11.7 initially, and it wasn't working because we want me to do the reaction rotation this month.
Okay, so Fabian is going to be on rotation next time. 11.8. Can we put Tatiana, for example?
For what?
What?
This one, I'm sharing the link with you. And a second link would be.
So the idea is to have someone as we have release managers across the company for GitLab E, GitLab C, but we also have release managers inside the security team because we are shipping some Docker images and this part of the process is not integrated in the whole distribution process that we have in GitLab. So we still require people for that. And since we require people for that, and it's very time consuming, the release manager is going to be dedicated to QA, to release, and to all the things that we have in that document. I think you posted that already. So working on the Gymnasium DB, so that means at some point we will need to train you on that.
We're not even ready for that. Sorry, Philippe, but at some point, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But
that's for March we're talking about.
March, isn't that late February?
February.
Yeah, it's gonna be late February.
From the 7th of February.
It's mostly about QA to me.
Yes.
Mostly about QA right now. But anyways, it wouldn't take too long to explain what this is about in details. So let's say it's about QA and it's about making sure we haven't broken anything. So we've got automatic tests, of course, but that's not always enough.
Yeah, we can limit the scope to that, bugs fixing and doing the support. Because right now I'm doing the support as well, and it's a bit overwhelming. I need to delegate that, so that could be a perfect case for that.
And support is triage in a way. It's first level. Well, not first level, but it's not solving the issues. It's mostly finding the right person to solve in order to solve the issue or to quantify the issue.
I guess I can do it.
I'm sure.
And I promise we'll take the time to go through the details and explain what this is about. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Of course.
And you could eventually pair with 6 months. So have a glance at what it is.
That's a good idea, yeah.
What's the idea?
I was just guessing, but pairing with me.
Yeah, pairing.
Pairing with me. I would be doing the job, and you would be.
It should be mostly documented. So if you see something that is not documented, that's a good starting point for collaboration.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
Don't worry, it's not a burden. It's going to be fine. We've done that through the last year, and we're still there. All right.
But you still don't know what it is, but it's gonna be fine. Sorry.
The next one is adding the severity level to Gymnasium vulnerabilities. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that one. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's not only the DB, it's also the API.
Lucky guy.
Yeah. It's so much fun to go back to that project after forgetting almost everything about it.
Yeah.
But once in a while, yeah, it's fun.
How much time for that?
Well, 5 days. I mean, it may not be shipped within 5 days, depending on the review, but 5 days only.
I think there is an issue that we should add. Let me find that. Oh, actually, we have 2 security issues. Why do I see only one? Let me see that. Sorry. Okay, we have a confidential issue that is not in the board. API 7, and the other one is API 8. It's not showing up in the board for some reason. And I have no idea why.
Yeah, it's not there. Well, let's move on.
Let's maybe remove the milestone and
Subgroup.
reassign it.
It's an issue from a subgroup project, maybe.
Yeah, but the previous one was the API 7 is in the same project with the same milestone and
Oh, you don't have a secure label then.
secure label. All right. There it is. All right.
That one is about playing with both. Looks like.
Okay, I was thinking of that one earlier. That's why I said it's mostly on the back end. Okay, that's where the confusion is coming. Do you want to work on that one as well, Olivier, or do you have? You won't have enough time, I think, to work on that one. So Fabien, the issue I was talking about is this one.
Thank you.
2 issues. Actually, there is another one. Let me find that for you. While we are in the code, I think we should tackle these 2. What do you think? I can help you with that, obviously.
No, I can. Well, I've fixed a similar one, so yeah, it should be fine.
Can I add these 2 to the 11.8?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I don't know. I'm not counting the days, but that seems reasonable.
This one is resolver 4. And the other one is resolver 3.
I need to go now, so see you later.
See ya.
All right. Thank you, Titania. Bye-bye. So Fabien, you will be doing actually the rotation, if I understand well.
No, that must be wrong. Yeah, sure.
So you shouldn't work on.
So you can do it.
Yeah. These two are.
Oh, I shouldn't be working on deliverables, you mean?
Yeah.
And
because you are supposed to do the QA release management and all those kind of things. I forgot about that.
I mean, it's not that I want to do it, but
that one is.
It's my turn.
Really...
Then it's your call. I mean, I've got no preferences here.
The severity level, that would be probably too much because you're supposed to start right here, actually. So you don't have any time left in the reiteration if we do that.
Already? How is that possible?
Yeah.
How many days so far?
You have 1.2 weeks on just the review and QA. That's really time consuming.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
then
after that,
I've got a couple of days on 6722. And
the problem, I don't want to fill the whole iteration.
Yeah, no, that's
you need some spare time anyway.
Yeah. So but in any case, I can keep 6722. That one is small.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously
and
I can't
the 2 bugs that I spotted.
Sorry?
Adding the severity, that one is too much for me.
Adding the severity field to the database, gymnasium database, is not doable in that case.
Okay, so this one is 8213. Sorry, I forgot about the rotation.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it was. I didn't put the variable on that one yet, so we're good with that.
But is it?
It's a direction issue, but. Okay, the login on the other side, the login, that's something you should work on. The logging CRF, so the API 8.
Do you have a number for me?
API 8.
API. Oh yeah. It's there's no GitLab issue for that one. Okay. GitLab API 8. Okay, having a look right now. Hang on.
Content spoof and API 8.
And sorry, I'm not familiar with that one, so I'm sometime.
It's during the OOS process, we are passing a parameter in the.
Oh yeah. No, actually, yeah. Yeah, I remember that one now. Well, there's an easy solution. I think it's been mentioned by Olivier actually. It's not. It has not actually. I see an easy solution there. So 3 days maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing. sorry, I can't be accurate here. I would say 2 days maybe. The thing is, I'm not familiar with the project anymore, and especially deploying new.
That's why I want to keep some space at the end of the iteration.
Yeah. So well, maybe 3 days, considering that I've got to go back to that project. I know it sounds a lot, but that's the cost of switching from projects to projects. And then that would be, yeah, there wouldn't be more issue on me.
You have that one. The reserve of 3 and 4.
Yeah, I was thinking about 8443. Enforce presence of mandatory properties in security reports. It's
Right. You will have a lot of other things to do, actually.
yeah. But okay, at least I can start thinking about it. Maybe we should not commit to it. Maybe we should start thinking about it because it's not.
We're going to put that stretch.
Actually,
Yeah.
there are some big issues that we need to discuss, like the follow-up on vulnerabilities DB model, and also the discovery on having vulnerability as a first-class object.
So that one I can't
subjects.
do. That one I can't do while being release manager /
No, but that's very good because we have 2 newcomers and we need to give them some issues. So we still have a lot of issues there.
Yeah, but this engineering discovery issue is a big one, and new hire can't possibly work on these.
It's a product discovery.
Oh, I thought it was engineering discovery.
It's a product discovery.
Where's that?
Yeah, but it's a product discovery, but we still have to jump in to decide if it's working from the engineering point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not available for us. We still need to spend some time on this, but I don't have to assign anyone from the team.
Yeah, we're likely to spend 1 day just discussing the feature, but
yeah,
the possible implementation of the feature, I mean. But yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay, so next item, what do I have? The product discovery to promote. It's a product discovery. The add severity level to gymnasium vulnerabilities. Don't think we will have enough resources to do that. We agree on this. Apparently, yes. Okay. And the next one, ensure severity features can be tested in GitLab review apps. So we didn't take a decision on that one. Should we assign Tatiana on this? She still has a lot of time in the iteration.
If it's well defined, and if it's clear that it's mostly about adding fixtures, sorry, not features, then yes. If it's not, I mean, if it's poorly specified and we don't really know what this is about, maybe Tatiana is not the best fit in that case. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly about fixtures. So yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me. It's going to be this in the 30% of the variable that or to ship. Oh, she already asked 2. I will put that one as stretch instead. see at least 6 days on this. I don't see less than that. All right, we need to move on, 20 minutes. Product discovery, that's not on us. Support different types of task scan. I will ping Dennis to see if he can work on this.
It depends on the other one. It depends on 7182.
The active scans?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense only if you introduce active scans.
I don't know.
There was an alter
Is there
source.
something? Is there such a thing as a fast scan with Zap? Maybe we need another tool, and we need to discover the tool. Because Zap will always be so. Maybe we need a new tool to do this.
No, I think you can give it a sitemap to reduce the amount of URL you want to scan. I think this is what what was the idea behind the fast scan.
Okay.
To reduce the scope of the analysis.
Yeah, to me, if we introduce active scans, then obviously we should have some switch somewhere. So I don't really understand why we got this issue in the first place.
This issue is to set up the switch, actually, just to configure, to make the architecture so that you can have different profiles to execute Dast.
Okay.
And so then we can add a new profile with active Dast.
So should be assigned to it because since I'm assigned to the active scan one.
Yeah, but you're already full GitLab for the iteration.
Then we shouldn't commit to that one. I mean, it's highly connected.
That's why I'm asking to Dennis if he can do something for that.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
But still, we should do. Yeah.
In order to do active scan, I will need some kind of switch mechanism present.
Yeah, this is my point. It's highly connected.
Unless I do an active scan image in the meantime, and then next.
Yeah, it could be one, then the other. Like it could be you working on active scans, and then when you're done, Dennis starts working on implementing this switch somewhere.
Okay.
Or the other way around. But yeah, it could be the other way around actually.
Okay, moving on. Next one I have on the list is select the data time window in the group security dashboard, which needs to be only front end. Seems so. Because apparently it's just about filtering on the front end side. Follow-up on vulnerabilities, DB model. What is that one?
We had a lot of follow-up since the beginning of the conception of the DB model. And we still don't have indexes that could help speeding up the different queries we are doing, like the group security dashboard, counters, history, and vulnerabilities list. This is even more true now that we are adding filtering capabilities. We were deleting this issue because we wanted to wait to have more data in the database and also to know more about which usages we will do of it. So I think it's a good time, or maybe in the next iteration. But this one is time consuming because we have to discuss also with DB maintainers, and it may raise the issue that we will probably want to drop support for MySQL because it's actually really painful to find compatible ways and generic ways to do some performance improvement for both MySQL and PostgreSQL. So not an easy one, neither.
So that's not some. Oh, wait. Batteries anymore.
I wish we had more small issues.
Yeah.
You know, for padding.
So this is not something that the newcomers can work on, I think.
I don't think so, because you will have to take a lot of time to dig into the code base, understanding the models and how they interact together.
There would be some kind of hidden cost. That's
Yeah.
not something we want.
Okay, so I'm putting that in stretch. Or not. Hey. Sorry, my computer is getting a bit crazy. Let me reload the board.
You can still reject an issue and say that it won't make it in 11.8, right? Or is that something, what's the process here?
I will put that in stretch, and if we have time, we're going to work on it. But otherwise, I'm going to put everything that is in the list and not the variable in stretch directly.
Okay, so that's the way it works. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you can't tamper with milestones. That makes sense. We've got 15 minutes left, and
I'm still trying to reload the board. Oh, there it is.
And there are also a lot of things that won't be shipped in 11.6. So I don't know.
11.7.
Yeah, sorry, 7. I'm living in the past.
You are scaring me.
It's because I'm stuck on the release of the 11.6.
You're the release manager. That makes sense.
That one, the next one is a tricky one. Extend SAST JSON reports format to include API version.
It's not. I disagree. It's just, I mean,
It's tricky because you're already full for the month.
You could give that one to, I said newcomers, but actually no, everything on the right side would be done already.
Yeah.
No. Can you put it on me, but in stretch? I mean, with the stretch label.
I can do that.
It's boring, but it takes some time. Agreed, but just playing with Go modules and creating many merge requests and submitting these many merge requests to Philip. Merging the code, tagging the code, and before that, switching back to no, maybe not in that case. Well, it's just, quite boring, but very predictable, and it's something you can do. One can do even a bit between different tasks. I mean, if that makes sense. Why are we doing this? Is it just because we've got some kind of technical debt here?
Yeah, because we started to do that in 11.7, so I just don't want to wait too much.
But okay, so the cost is on us. It's technical debt. And
I'm fine pushing that to the 12.0 as well.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not critical.
No, it's not. Just keep it that way. It may be in the future if the front end depends on this. I mean, if we refactor the code in the front end, I'm not even sure of that, because we should use the backend to normalize the data coming from the reports. So it shouldn't be an issue. It's just an issue for us, really. So you're right, it shouldn't be there, maybe.
I will leave that in stretch.
Yeah,
so
stretch.
We don't have any pressure, but it's fine if we delay that to that call.
So
we just have one issue left.
So stretch and assign to me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think so. Let me reload because I had some.
Yes, it is. It's been assigned.
Okay, perfect. The last one is a follow-up from add license management reports and parser.
It's been assigned to Gilbert already.
Yeah, because it was on.
Because it's a follow-up issue. I'm just joking. Yeah.
Okay, so Gilbert, you know why I prefer that you spend time on this one and not on 7048, which is something that a newcomer can take. What do you think of that?
Okay.
7048.
The option to set it's the highlighted on my screen.
7048 would be a good fit for a new hire, I think.
Okay.
Sorry for the change.
Yeah, but Gilbert already started this one, right?
Well, then this is part of the training effort.
Yeah.
It will be a way to dip their toes into GitLab source code.
Exactly.
Yeah. Someone is listening to the radio, right?
Not me. We will need way more issues for the newcomers.
Oh, that's okay. We can still introduce bugs, right? Sorry.
We will find some debugs, and we will probably have some leftovers.
Yes, sure.
How much time do you need for that, Gilbert, for the follow-up? You don't have much time left, actually.
Just specs. I don't know.
You got 1 day.
it should be done in 1 day. It's just a new test, a new if to stop passing the report if the feature is not on in the GitLab. It's very fast.
2 days. Don't forget the review.
Ah, yes, the review. Yes, 2 days. I will refactor half of GitLab in the reviews.
As part of my merge request, I had to review most of the code of GitLab.
Why are you 100? Okay, that's why. Perfect. Perfect, we're good. All done.
Really?
3 minutes earlier. We did it in just 1 hour.
No.
No, that's not true.
Okay, that's weird because we already have one issue closed in that iteration.
Which one?
This one.
But yeah, I mean, it may happen because sometimes we close an issue as a side effect. We solve a problem as a side effect of solving a different one. So in theory, that,
Why is it
Exactly.
in 11.8?
oh
Because
yeah,
that
enforced location. Oh yeah, and that's, I'm the one doing that actually.
apparently you did that because
Yeah,
it's
but
closed.
Who did that? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because eventually we decided that this was a regression.
that's been fixed in 11.6. I mean,
It's been fixed in 11.6, yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay.
we should update the milestone. Yeah. Shall I do that? Yeah?
Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it already.
Okay.
Or not. It's, I have you spinning.
I just have to click. I mean, it's right there.
No, because when you click, then it's spinning and spinning.
Okay. Well, I'm not on it.
It's
Okay.
not.
The wheel of the death. Oh,
Perfect.
you managed to do it, it seems.
Yeah. Seems so.
Okay, good. Well, I've got a question for you. To my surprise, there's nothing related to this new auto-remediate feature, which may be a good thing after all.
It's done in 11.7.
It's done. I mean, it's big enough from a team of, I don't know, 10 people working on only on this for a year, probably.
No,
Yeah,
but
I know.
you will have some follow-ups. So
I will
we'll give you
definitely
some
have
space.
follow-up issues. So it's perfect. I'm going to be the one fixing bugs, my own bugs in that case. That's great. Already looking forward to it. No, but that's good. And we'll have some feedback on the feature, on the new feature before planning 11. Oh, well, not 12.0. So yeah, that's good timing. It's better that way, actually. Yeah, good. But it's not a mistake. Okay.
All right. We don't have any discussion group today. That's weird. That's fine with me. We're going to end up that there. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to publish the planning in a few seconds right after this call. So I'm probably going to see you in the company call then. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.